Hello, welcome back to Sabretooth and Nethemba, where we care about your security. Let me start with a few notices. Firstly, for the next couple of weeks or so, I am away, but that doesn't mean there's going to be a break in videos. It does mean, however, that the next 4 or 5 videos, including this one, 5 videos, need to be done well in advance, and I've already got about a week. So expect me to be doing a few easy, medium boxes in order just to meet that quota, and then we'll be back to the insane ones after. I could even do the Zixum XSS. We'll see about that. Colour me confused. I said to Rick, I'm looking for something really quick, really easy, just because it's like, I need a video up soon. He's like, right. Develpy on Try Help Me. And I looked, medium, 75 minutes. He said, you'll have it knocked out in 10-15 minutes. To be honest, that's terrifying. I don't know what makes him think I can do it in 15. I don't think I can do it in 15. I'm not on a challenge to do it in 15. However, speaking of challenges, he said, to make it fun and to make it harder, don't use limpies. Fine. We're going to Nmap, T5, all ports. We won't do the aggressive scan yet. We'll just do that and see what happens. So, quarter of an hour. I doubt it, but I mean, a 75-minute box would normally take me what? Sometimes it takes me 75 minutes, but a 75-minute box generally takes me between 45 minutes and an hour. So if I can do this in half an hour, then I'll be happy with myself. But I don't know, I'm not in any rush right now. It's only like 8 PM, not even. Anyway, we've got SSH port and we've got 10,000, which is really quite odd. We'll put this down as our basic enum, and then we'll see what this has to say once it's done. Let's check out. That's not good. Let's not do that. Let's check out this IP on 10,000 in a browser and see what happens. And we're going to throw a HTTP on there as well, just to good measure. Private 0 days. Please enter the number of exploits to send. Trace back most recent call. Exploit.py. Oh, Develpy. Oh, that makes sense. So get request. Get is not defined. Right. I see. Okay. So it looks like we can maybe use Telnet or Netcat to communicate with this port. This is like everything going mental. Let me just turn the sound off on my phone because I can. There we go. So right, should we Netcat straight away? I mean, that's going to take a while, so may as well. Let's do this. Netcat this. Go away. Port 10K. Enter number of exploits to send. 1. Attacking target tryhelpme.com. Okay. With Netcat. So what happens if we change that to 5 exploits? I see. So it's basically just a ping, isn't it? It's just doing a ping, that's all. So this is a Python script. There might be a way to read the script. I doubt it. But it has to accept some sort of input from us, right? And I know that there are like input exploits. Okay, so this is a ping. It accepts some input. And I know that there is like the input method. I know that, let's just Google it and see what happens. Google.com, let's do Python input exploit code injection in Python, command injection in Python, hacking Python application. So we're opening the first three and just taking a quick look. 13-minute read, code injection. Right, okay, so that's database. That's different. We're not looking for database at all. Eval. Okay, so there's this one. Import OS system any arbitrary command. So we can try this one straight off and see what happens. Let's kill that. Go again. Number of exploits to send. We're going to send that, and we're going to put system. Who am I? Okay, so immediately it comes up with King. So we have this. Nice. So the first link we looked at, just for searching Python input exploit, the first link we looked at pretty much had what we needed. Okay. Using Google search, Python input exploit, we find first link this, which means that we can quite literally do that. Okay, I've got messages going off, so let me just hang on, I'll deal with that in a minute. Messages, back in a second, sorry. Okay, back. I'm sure you could hear all that popping in the background. I've got my laptop there and phone this side, right? So what happened? So we've got this, right? And it shows that this works. So all I really need to do is import OS, and then I can put in some reverse shell here, hopefully. And I think really that's how we're going to get into the system. So let's find a... I've just thought, what if we do this again and instead put which NC for netcat? Okay, so netcat, obviously it's got, due to it being Linux. So I should be able to use a netcat reverse shell or even a bash reverse shell. I don't think it's going to matter. But what I need to keep in mind is that because this is going in on the terminal, my terminal might interpret it one way or another. So this is why I'm looking for a netcat exploit rather than something with ands and exclamation marks and stuff, which could be interpreted on my side. So let's take a look. I mean, if need be, and I need to do it that way, I'll create a Python script to do this for me. But I think that because we've got bash, you see, and it might just interpret that on my side rather than send it to the server. But if we know netcat is there, it's either going to be this or it's going to be this if you have the wrong version. We'll try this one first because it's the first on the list, but I generally have more luck with the second one. So let's try this again. Hang on, let's put it in here first. Let's try this. So what is the IP? So my IP is that. So I reckon we can try that straight off. Let's nclvp1234. We've got a listener going. We'll do this again. We're going to put in our... Oh no, that's not good. That's not our code, is it? We need to put our code between this, right? So put that in between there. Okay, so it's going to call OS, import OS, and then from OS it's going to do system and run this netcat shell, reverse shell. And now it's hung. And we have a shell. Fantastic. I mean, I did have to stop the video for a second, but how are we doing for time? We are 11 minutes so far. And that's, you know, not counting the minute as well that it takes for the thing to start up. So that's not bad. So yeah, it does actually work, but we're not getting anything back, as you can see. So what we can do is which Python. We don't get a response. We can do which Python 3. We don't get a response. So we're not getting responses back for some of these at all. What I will do is, do you know what, I might as well, rather than typing it out like I do every time, I might as well just look for this and just copy, quite honestly. There you go. And just paste. Whoops. Oh, that doesn't work. That did not work. So let's try it for Python 3. Oh, do that. Just after that bit, just that. Okay, we're not getting anything back now, so I can exit out of that shell. Who am I? Exit out of that shell. Who am I? Exit out of that shell. Who am I? It's just hung. Okay, so in theory this should work, but it doesn't. Now, I do know that it's looking for an integer. It's after a number, isn't it? So what if we do it as a tuple and put in like the number 1 here? I'm not entirely sure that's going to work. Just so that it gets a number. Right, let's try this again. Oh no, it takes exactly 1 argument and 2 is given. Okay, that's not good. But at least it proves that oh, it's casted to an int. Okay, so at least it proves that it uses input. I thought it might. So we can get a shell back but do nothing with it. Rick, you are wrong. This is going to take me a lot longer. A lot longer than 15 minutes. Try again. Let's get this listening. Try that. And this worked for a while. But I can't do like sudo L because I've not got any. I've not got anything coming back at all, have I? And if I can't use limpies, oh my god, how am I going to do this? Okay, let's ls home, just king, cd, well, print working directory, we're already there, ls. Okay, we've got credentials, exploit, root.sh, run.sh, and user.txt. And exploit. Oh, that's cat exploit.py, so we can see what that is. Okay, so this is the code that we've been. Okay, so it literally is just a ping with this input. Right, I see. Let's cat user.txt. This is fine. Oh, I didn't even show that I got a shell. It's ridiculous. Okay. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, quick muting. Okay. So we've got the user.txt file, we've got our first flag. It's a question of what can I do from here without limpies. I suppose cat etc sudos. Nothing comes back from that. Cat user.txt works. Do cat etc crontab. Okay, right, so okay, there's cronjobs running. That one is king. It's doing run.sh. That's probably going to keep restarting this exploit.py if it crashes. This one is by root root.text. And then root is also doing this one, root company. Interesting. Okay, so one thing I didn't yet do is take a look at these shell scripts, which I probably should have started with, to be fair. But I'm going to highlight that one because that one looks important because it's in our home king directory. Let's cat this file and take a look. We're going to ls again. I'm going to cat root.text, root.sh. And all it's doing is Python root company media pi. Huh. So can I overwrite this is the next question, because if I can, then we know exactly what to do. Let's take a look. LSL, well, LSL. No, it's owned by root. And it's readable, but it cannot be overwritten by anybody but root. Interesting. Interesting. So we can't overwrite it. And let's prove that, actually. Let's echo mu into root.sh. And we'll see now if we cat root.sh that it's not changed at all. Because this is in our directory, home king, I've just thought, what if we remove root.sh and then echo mu into root.sh and now cat root.sh. So I'm deleting the old one and creating a new one. Now that works. Interesting. Ah, right. So we can't overwrite this, but we can delete it and create a new one. Nice. Interesting. So the old one had Python root company media whatever in it. So I wonder if we should just do the same thing and have like a Python shell. Like this one, for example. The problem is getting this inside the file. The problem is getting this inside the file because look, it's got these and it's got these. Maybe a bash shell would be easier. But maybe it needs the shebang, and I always have trouble with the shebang. We'll try it without and see what happens. We're going to change that, well, leave that 8080. We're going to put our IP address in here. I'm not saying that this is going to work, but we will try it. Here. We'll try this. So we need to echo this, all of it, into root.sh. We'll try that. Not sure it'll work without the shebang, I'll be honest. So nc lvp 8080. So there's that. And we're going to cat root.sh. Okay, we're going to change the mode to executable of root.sh. And then I think we... Fine, that works straight off. Oh my. So I mean, I don't think root was far off. 21 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 seconds. So 19 minutes, including the minute that was taken off for it starting up. So when he said 10:15, he wasn't far out, was he? My goy. He was not far out. So whilst we have this shell open and before it breaks, let's cat roots.text. Yeah, beautiful. And that is just done, guys. Let's get these in the thing before it changes its mind and then tries to be harder than it actually is. Right, here we go. In we go for the first. In we go for the second. And that's all she wrote. Fantastic. Amazing. That's a medium box, apparently. Thank you guys for joining. A bit of a quick one, which I'm really happy about. I'm not going to do another one tonight, but I will over the weekend. It's Friday today. I appreciate all your support. Please leave the likes. Please, you know, all that stuff. I recently put up a poll about whether I should do 1 or 2 videos a week. Just to let you know, it's not going to change what I'm doing. I'm still going to do 2 a week when I can, but the fact that so many of you are open to the fact that 1 a week is a possibility, it just means that the weeks that I'm busy, I may just drop down to 1 and then be back to 2 normal. So let's just say rather than missing a week due to being busy or burning out, I can just reduce frequency slightly just for a temporary basis. I don't see it happening unless I really have trouble getting the next few boxes done before I go away. But we should be okay. We should be okay. I appreciate all your support. Please subscribe if you haven't. Only like 48% of people who are watching the videos are subscribed. Let's get over 50%. That'd be lovely. Share the video around, share the playlist around if you can, and visit Nethemba.com for all your pen testing needs. Thank you guys. Goodbye.